Hey astrology lovers, welcome back to my channel. My name is Channa, also known as the Astrology Mom, and I hope you're ready for some deep, brutal zodiac sign truth because we are talking about the Pisces moon woman. So the Pisces moon, it really can be a beautiful, wonderful placement. But if you have this moon or you know someone really well in your life who has this moon, then you know just how absolutely brutal and deep this Pisces moon can really be. We're going to just dive right in and start exploring that real emotional depth of the Pisces moon. And I'm going to start all the way in the womb. So when your mother was pregnant with you through childhood and into your adulthood, and how this Pisces moon manifests in your life emotionally. And at the end of this video, I'm also going to talk a little bit more about how this Pisces moon can manifest in each of the 12 zodiac sun signs. So the moon sign in general really represents our emotional depth, our emotional instincts, and how we respond to the world around us on a very deep subconscious level. And when you have the moon in Pisces, those emotions run really, really deep, and there's even a very heightened sense of empathy and intuition. Pisces is a water sign, and it's ruled by Neptune, which is the planet of illusion, dreams, and spirituality. I love to describe the planet of Neptune like the ocean. It is vast and there are no boundaries. So this is what gives those Pisces moon individuals a real sort of ethereal, spiritual, almost otherworldly connection to their emotions and also the emotions of everyone around them. And this kind of deep sensitivity can really make them super compassionate and understanding, but it can also make them very vulnerable to emotional overwhelm and also toxic relationships. Pisces moons are dreamers, so they often get lost in their dream world. They have a very strong creative streak that's very drawn to art and music and ways that help them to express that very vast emotional part of them. However, because they are so sensitive, this can also lead to escapism or even some very unhealthy addictions. So if you're a Pisces moon, you may find yourself on really good days just really out expressing that emotional creativity through photography, through painting, through scrapbooking, through making music, learning an instrument. And then on your really bad days, that emotional sensitivity may overwhelm you to the point that you can't get out of bed for several days. You may even turn to very unhealthy use of sort of self-medicating as a way to sort of escape reality and how you're feeling on an emotional level. Finding really healthy ways to cope with this sensitivity is going to be really, really important for the Pisces moon. A lot of times what you're going to find with a Pisces moon is that when their mother was pregnant with them, their mother was going through some sort of real emotional grief or some sort of trauma or tragedy, or it could also manifest that she was going through some sort of addiction and trying to overcome that, really stressed or dealing with some real emotional turbulence in their life. But these children with Pisces moon do tend to be born more prone to anxiety, emotional sensitivity, and really being able to pick up on those same energies out in the world as they go throughout their life. The moon in any case represents your mother. So as a child, you may perceive then your mother as this very ethereal, sort of spiritual, otherworldly being. And on the positive side of that, if your mother was healed and healthy, then that would manifest as a mother who was very plugged into you emotionally. She was very sensitive to your needs and a wonderful nurturer for you. Could have been the kind of mother who provided a very peaceful and loving environment. However, on the flip side of that, if the mother of a Pisces moon child was still unhealed and not in a healthy mindset, then that child may have experienced a more elusive or emotionally unavailable type of mother. There could have been sort of a sense of confusion as a child about who your mother really is. It's like there's this elusive boundary that the child can't quite get through because it's like their mother is sort of a mystery, and they can't really clearly figure out who their mother is, which then leads to a real sense of instability in these children. And it could be that their mother was dealing with her own emotional grief. She could also have been just really, really sick. And that obviously just makes it very difficult for a mother to provide for this Pisces moon child. As an adult woman, the Pisces moon individual then brings that emotional sensitivity into their future relationships. They become very natural caregivers and often putting everyone else and others ahead of themselves. Their nurturing style is very soft and very compassionate and very non-judgmental. These are the women that you can turn to when you need a shoulder to cry on. Someone who will listen to you without judgment and provide just pure emotional support. In relationships, these Pisces moon women, whether it be with their children, their partner, their friends, they tend to be the ones who are the real emotional anchor. They can sense what others need around them before the other person even really does. And they have an amazing ability to really be able to soothe and comfort. But it's really important for the Pisces moon woman to really learn to sort of set boundaries around that and not lose themselves in the process of caring for others, because that is what happens quite a bit. Their tendency to just sort of absorb all of that emotion around them can then lead to burnout. And then we have a situation again where Pisces moon is under the covers, maybe for days. Okay, so how might this manifest for each of the sun signs? If you're an Aries sun with a Pisces moon, you probably have a very vivid imagination, and these people are also typically very active and energetic. If you're a Taurus sun with a Pisces moon, you are deeply contemplative, and you probably get quite lost in your thoughts and your feelings. Gemini sun with a Pisces moon, you have a very complex personality and split personality. Cancer sun with the Pisces moon, you are highly emotional, highly sensitive, and highly understanding. If you have a Leo sun and a Pisces moon, this combination can actually make you extremely intimidating to others. If you have a Virgo sun with a Pisces moon, you have perfected your emotional control. If you have a Libra sun with a Pisces moon, you are very diplomatic, extremely fair, and this placement actually makes wonderful attorneys. If you're a Scorpio sun with a Pisces moon, you are highly perceptive and innately aware of the evils and malice that actually does exist in our world. If you're a Sagittarius sun with a Pisces moon, you are extremely restless and you tend to get lost in your own thoughts and sort of a dreamland, and you can actually get stuck there for a very, very long time. If you're a Capricorn sun with a Pisces moon, you tend to be extremely optimistic, very honest, and very charismatic. If you're an Aquarius sun with a Pisces moon, like me, you are extremely original, very unique, and someone that people can always trust. If you are a Pisces sun with a Pisces moon, you are extremely intuitive and psychic. So if you're a Pisces moon or you know someone who is a Pisces moon, I hope that resonated with you. I would love to hear from you in the comments and we can talk a little bit more about that. I'm pretty new here on YouTube trying to build my community. So if you did find value in my video, please follow. Go check out, I have one other video out there and some shorts. And I'm also on TikTok as the Astrology Mom. And you could visit my links here in my profile. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you again soon.